Boxing were banned and MMA were banned. And tennis were banned. And USTA bans the use of oxygen. I went with one guy, Winder Bill, had only one lung. And he had to get special dispensation from the USTA to use our oxygen.
Wow.
And people are like, why are you selling air? It's like, no, it's not air. It's pure oxygen.
I'll be honest, that was my first reaction when I first saw it. Okay, guys, we got Rob from Boost Oxygen here. What a cool product, man. He made these custom bottles right here. Thanks for these.
Did. Yeah, it was all Bill Banks, the social media guy.
Yeah, these are sick. And I took a couple of, what would you call it, hits?
Yeah, inhalations. Yeah, you could call it what you will.
Yeah, can you explain the process of inhaling oxygen, what that does for the body?
Yeah, so oxygen will do essentially nothing for you if you're not depleted. So if your SpO2 levels are low, if you're short of breath, if you are at altitude and you're short of oxygen, you breathe it in, you feel better.
Got it. And as you get older, you lose some oxygen levels too, right?
You do, yeah, exactly. I think what's it, 2% of your lung capacity every year after the age of 50.
Wow.
So people who are older or hiking and stuff really appreciate having a little extra oxygen.
Yeah. Was that why you created this on a hike?
No, so kind of a long story, but I was in the beer business before.
Yeah.
I imported beer from the Czech Republic and distributed beer in Connecticut. Sold that back in 2006, and a friend of mine said, "Well, what are you going to do now?" And I said, "I have no idea." And his father was an executive at Precision Valve, and he had seen these oxygen cans in Germany. I had seen them in the Czech Republic, and he said, "Well, we could do oxygen cans because we have the background for it." So one thing led to another. We experimented, and Mr. Damon took me by the hand, showed me all the suppliers, where to get it filled, and just learned as we went along.
What a big change from the beer company.
A little bit, yeah. So I tell people, like, I spent 10 years getting people drunk, and the next 20 years getting people sober.
Love it.
So it's fun.
So this was taken off in Europe.
Yeah, so we have an office in Prague still, and actually my partner from the beer business is still doing the Boost Oxygen for us as well. And it's worked out. It's worked out really well. We sell a lot more in the UK and Germany, but quite a bit in Czechia too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So 20 years you've been doing this. Did it take off right away?
Yeah, almost no. So oxygen is considered to be a drug, a prescription drug. We sell it without a prescription. And we knew that we were selling it legally because it's not 99.2% or above. It's aviators breathing oxygen, which you could buy without a prescription. But still, we were selling oxygen. So the first 5-6 years, we sort of dabbled along, kind of sold it, not under the radar, but weren't really sure about investing a lot in it. It made some money, some contract manufacturers. And then, after about 5-6 years, the FDA came to visit me.
Oh, yeah?
And, officially.
I bet that was pleasant.
It was surprising. But they showed up at my door in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and they stayed there for a week. And at the end of the week, they said, okay, well, as long as you don't make medical claims, we'll allow you to continue to sell this. And that's when I went all in and said, okay, now I can invest money in a bigger way.
So that was a big hurdle.
It was. And it wasn't like we weren't going to call the FDA and ask them for permission because they usually don't give that.
Yeah.
So we were sort of waiting for that knock on the door, and it came finally.
The radar.
We did. We were selling at Sports Authority at the time.
Okay.
It was a big sporting goods distributor, store, retailer.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys crush it in retail. That's how I found you. I think, what grocery store were you in? It might have been.
It's Walmart or CVS.
You in Sargent?
Not yet. We're working on it.
Might have been Walmart then.
Yeah, Walmart, Walgreens.
Yeah.
We're in all the Walgreens. Natural grocers, a lot of different, a lot of independent pharmacies.
Yeah, that's your strat, right? Distribution from the beer industry.
Exactly. Yeah. Know how to get into stores and brick and mortar places.
Amazon too.
Amazon's been big. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's kind of a weird dynamic with Amazon and online sales versus brick and mortar.
Yeah.
How that's evolved.
How do you choose what to focus on? I guess.
We focus more on Amazon. It's with the advent of the online marketplace. But initially, and still do focus a lot on retailers, especially in the mountain regions.
Right, because people probably need to walk in and grab it real quick.
Yeah, big time.
Time for Amazon.
Right. And also, with oxygen, people are out of breath, and they're out of breath. They want oxygen now.
Yeah.
And so having it locally is very advantageous.
Was there a lot of psychology pushback at first? Because people are like, why do I need to buy this?
Yeah, so, because we were like the first movers on it, and people are like, why are you selling air? It's like, no, it's not air. It's pure oxygen, and it's the same stuff that you get in a hospital or
Right.
the back of a ambulance. But this, people was like, well, no, it's just they think the air is 100% oxygen, and it's only 21% oxygen.
Right.
So just a little bit more or a little less oxygen, you really feel it.
I'll be honest, that was my first reaction when I first saw it.
Yeah.
I was a little skeptical,
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
I did some more research and I was like, okay, I could see the benefits.
Yeah. Well, here in Las Vegas, they pump oxygen into the like
Casinos,
into the
right?
sphere as well.
Oh, the
I
sphere too?
learned, yeah. So they're pumping oxygen into the sphere. Many casinos to help keep you sober, alert, obviously gambling,
Right.
awake. So it's not nicotine or it's not caffeine. It's not going to really give you a charge. It's not a narcotic, but it's healthy.
That is
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it's very natural.
Need some oxygen in your life. For goodness.
Exactly.
So Shark Tank 2019, walk me through that experience.
Yeah, so they called us, which was interesting. And at first I didn't really believe it, but then I looked up Mr. Burnett on the internet and found out he was the executive producer. And I spoke to my COO, Mike Grice, and my best friend, Mike Minogue, and we said because there was disadvantages. They could skewer you. You can go on and they could be really highly critical and
Right.
of your business plan, of your business direction. So, but we decided the benefits outweighed the risk, and one thing led to another. When we went out to California and taped, and it was a really, really cool experience. I don't know if you've had other sharks on here. I think.
Yeah, Damon's been on.
Yeah.
Trying to get Kevin on.
Yeah. No.
See if I can make that happen.
Yep. So we went out, and first you have to pitch to the producers, and you got to clear that hurdle, and then you have to pitch to the sharks. They don't air every single episode that they actually
Right.
tape, so you got to clear that hurdle as well.
You got to be
And-
interesting, right?
Yeah, kind of. It's just reality TV. I mean,
Right.
so it's got to be somewhat engaging. So it's. But we're up there for an hour, over like an hour and
Jeez.
15 minutes, and they condense it down to 7 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was a fun experience. The Sharks at ABC, Sony were great from top to bottom. The way they treated well, at least that us as entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
And actually, the Sharks too were really fun too. So it was a good give and take.
Now, obviously, you got investment, but was there a plan going into it on who you wanted to target?
Yeah, sort of. We knew that there would be 4 sharks that we like: Lori, Kevin, Barbara, and Mark.
Yeah.
And so it was a sort of a surprise 5th judge. Thought it might have been Robert or Damon, but it turned out to be Rohan.
Mm-hmm.
And so we weren't really prepared for that. But with Mark, we're leaning towards Mark or Kevin.
Yeah.
With the most business experience. Lori also with Bed Bath & Beyond, but that was a shrinking.
They went out of business.
Yeah. Well, that was a shrinking retailer, but she was really, really nice. Barbara, not so much because of the retail experience that she didn't have. And then as we went along, Mark also doesn't like to get into sort of supplements, and found that out. So, but Kevin was really engaged from the time we walked down that aisle, and we sort of focused on him as we went along.
That's interesting that Mark isn't, because you think you want to have your athletes take the best stuff, right?
You think, yeah, and actually the Mavericks used us.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, and during the taping, Mark said, "Hey, my the Mavericks use us." Yeah,
Oh.
and so, but he's like, he said he wasn't really into the supplement. Kevin was really interested as we went along, so I think everyone sort of deferred to him. I guess Kevin had blood in the water, but it was fun. It was really good, and Kevin's been great.
I'm gonna have to start bringing this to my basketball men's league games.
If you're out of breath, it's going to help. I guarantee it.
Is that quick? Like,
Oh yeah, no. It's like if it takes you 10 to 20 seconds to gain your breath back, it cuts it in half, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's a hack right there.
So a lot hockey is really important. So like in terms of people, short burst, aerobic, anaerobic type of movements and efforts. And so they don't have much time between shifts and getting, and then actually if you lose your breath once and you become anaerobic, you go back into aerobic respiration faster,
That's
which
brilliant.
is cool.
That's super brilliant, because recovery takes a while, depending on the sport, right?
Right.
Especially like the endurance.
Yeah, but we're banned actually in the boxing we're banned, and MMA we're banned,
No way.
and tennis we're banned.
You take that as a compliment?
It's just oxygen in general, not just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's because we tennis is because a lot of older people play tennis as well,
Right.
and they competitively. And USTA bans the use of oxygen. I was one guy, Winder Bill. He had only one lung, and he had to get special dispensation from the USDA to use our oxygen.
Wow.
And it helped him out, so he was able to continue playing into his 80s.
Well, that to me
which is
just
really
shows
cool.
how powerful oxygen is. Then it's
Right.
they're banning it.
Right. So it's So and actually boxing bans it, but it's mandated to be at every single bout because if someone gets knocked out, they need oxygen.
Oh,
But you
interesting.
cannot use it in between rounds.
What about like marathon runners and
No, that's legal.
It's legal?
Yeah, we sell at the Boston Marathon.
Oh.
There's a Heartbreak Hill. There's a Walgreens at the top of and they sell copious amounts.
well, they probably
every
don't
November.
want people passing out?
Well, yeah, but also like they once they get into that anaerobic respiration, it really helps people, especially the older people who have trouble breathing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure for biking it's good too.
Yeah, biking is really good. We're on The Simpsons, and do you hear that story?
No, what happened?
So there's a biker bar in The Simpsons, and the biker bar, it wasn't a biker bar. It was a exercise. It was the healthy bikers, and they were drinking wheatgrass and
Yeah.
all this stuff, and using our oxygen. So the guy crushed the oxygen against his head. It was kind of funny. But yeah, it was.
Wow, that's an iconic show.
It's really fun. It was kind of a nice little bump after the.
Did you know that was coming?
No, I had no idea.
Holy crap.
No idea. All of a sudden, the oxygen just showed up on the show, and it was cool.
No way. Simpsons. That's
Yeah.
legendary, dude.
Yeah, it was fun.
And now you guys are doing some big commercials too, right?
We're with Tatari Wonder Ads. It's a company actually that's backed by Kevin O'Leary,
Nice.
and it's remnant TV advertising. So there's excess TV space every day on like 3 million channels.
Yeah.
And we clear on those, and they track where we appear. Mostly it's Kevin O'Leary ads, but we've got other Kevin O'Leary's in the ad for us,
Got it.
which is kind of cool.
I'm
And
very curious how effective those are because as TV's dying, right?
it is, yeah. But our demographic is older, and older people are still watching TV. So yeah, but Tatari also does streaming and programmatic. So we're on that as well. So it's pretty neat.
Yeah. What have been the most effective marketing channels for you? Because I'm assuming word of mouth is pretty big, right?
Yeah, no, word of mouth is very big. Fox has been great. Fox has been very, very good. CNN, BN Sports has been great. Those are the big ones. We've done some radio and actually airport advertising.
Yeah.
So if you go to Denver, our ads are all over the place. Again, getting people before they go to the
Yeah,
mountains.
Denver's a great.
Right. Yeah.
great
So
one.
been successful there, and just in store, we do a lot of signs as you walk into a building, and it's been our salespeople are great in terms of merchandising and stuff. So it's the marketing mix is something that we work on constantly.
Well done. Any new product launch ideas or anything?
Yeah, we've got a hydration packet coming out.
Hydration. Electrolytes.
Yeah, electrolytes, yeah. Sort of like liquid IV, but different.
Yeah.
It's using bicarbonate, baking soda, essentially, as the source of the electrolyte.
Interesting. I take electrolytes every day,
Yeah, you do.
especially in Vegas. I mean,
Okay.
you're so dehydrated if you don't.
Big time. And actually, but this is, you probably take some of the sodium chloride and potassium chloride.
Yeah.
That's the source. That's been all of them use, but whereas potassium and sodium bicarbonate, which helps with your pH levels of your blood.
Oh,
So which helps with the oxygenation of your cells.
wow. I'll have to try yours then.
Yeah, I'll send you some. It's going to be out probably mid-August.
Okay.
It's also really great for altitude acclimation and also just working out. If you Google bicarbonate and sports, there's a whole bunch of research as to it. It really helps with the limitation of lactic acid that's produced.
Nice.
So it's
That's
kind of
exciting.
It's a little different than liquid IV. It's not.
Yeah.
We're kind of charting out a new course.
Is that the first time you're branching off from the oxygen ball?
Yes, yeah. So it's different. We're growing. We're up 30% this year.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's still growing. It's been great.
You guys are 20 years in and you're still growing.
Still
30%.
growing, yeah.
That's
So-
crazy.
and a lot of that because of the TV advertising that we started.
Yeah.
And a lot of the Amazon, actually we do a lot of work on Amazon in terms of advertising there too.
Nice.
And just like snowballing effect, we built up a trust with our customers. We're very highly ranked.
Great branding.
Yeah,
Very
no.
recognizable.
Yeah, we manufacture ourselves, and we do private labeling, like you saw with the
Yeah. This is badass.
which is pretty cool, like hotels and sports teams and weddings, people do for,
Wow.
people come out to Vegas, buy some as well. So it's a challenge, and but we thought that the electrolyte packet, especially for altitude acclimation, because it really, really helps with hemoglobin affinity for oxygen, helps release the oxygen into the bloodstream. And it's we're excited about it as a compliment to the cans.
Well done, man. So you like working with Kevin O'Leary?
I do. He's fun. Call him Uncle Kevin, and he's very opinionated, but he's got great opinions.
I love how direct he is.
He is. He's not going to mince words.
Which is in business is good in my opinion.
He's good. And he'll call me up and say, "Hey, Rob, you got to go after this retailer, or you really got to get more money from this source or whatever." So, but yeah, he's pro tariff, as you know,
Yeah.
which is sort of concerning. But
Has that messed up your margins?
it is, yeah, no, because it's just everything, because it's steel and aluminum. It's an aluminum can, and even if you buy it in the United States, like we do in Pittsburgh, they're still buying their aluminum from Canada or China, so the markups are still there.
Right.
But we've actually held the line on price increases, which is great.
To that, yeah.
And hopefully, the tariffs will come down again, and our costs will get under control. But
You're holding strong like the $1.50 hot dog at Costco.
that's right, exactly. But no, because a lot of senior citizens rely on us.
Yeah.
And they're budget constrained, so we're really trying to keep the price lower for them.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. Any other sharks you're working with or talking to?
Damon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been great. He launched a product called Sharkgevity. A bunch of supplements, some other products that goes out to his influencers. And he would just actually, sua sponte, started showing us on his social channels. Like he would use it as part of his rider wherever he goes. He needs boost oxygen.
Nice.
Just to help him acclimate to places.
That's cool.
And so he reached out and said, "Hey, I'm doing this Sharkgevity thing. Can you do a private label for us?" And we said, "Sure." So that's we're starting that actually September 1st. I think it goes into all his boxes. Yeah. So yeah, but he's also great. He's a great advocate and terrific guy as well.
Great health journey, right? Having cancer and then battling through that, and now he's super healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not for our product, but actually, cancer can't live in oxygen environments.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So not for oxygen, but just shows you the efficacy of oxygen.
Holy. I think I saw Gary Brecka say that.
Yeah, people use hyperbaric chambers and things to really get rid of it. But
I started using that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I think it's good. I need to use it more, but do you use it?
I've tried it once. I'm a little
you don't need to with this.
Exactly. It's different though. It's I get a little claustrophobic.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So it's but yeah,
You're tall, so you need a big one.
I know. But yeah, Djokovic uses one.
Yeah.
And so
that's my favorite tennis player.
Yeah, me too. Big time.
Yeah. That dude's a legend.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses this too.
I hope so.
Before it got banned.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Was that a recent ban or it's always been banned?
It's always been banned.
Okay.
But it's only oxygen is always. It's actually since the turn of the century has been available, but it's also by prescription only. So we haven't really done anything different other than provide it without a prescription.
Got it.
So we try to just make it accessible and affordable to people who could use it or would benefit by it. And we're very, we're not for medical purposes. It's not, it's not going to save your life. It's not going to cure anything, but it can help. It can help with shortness of breath. It can help you perform better. It can help you at altitude, just breathe better.
I can't wait to use this on the basketball court.
There you go.
What's the difference with the prescription oxygen? It's just stronger?
So it's 99.5% or above. It has humidity added, and it's also a minimum of 6 liters per minute of continuous use for 10 minutes.
Got it.
Which we don't. This
is like a quick hit.
It's a quick hit. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That makes sense, dude. Well, I can't wait to see what you do, man. Anything else you want to close off with here?
No. Just I appreciate you've shown your buffs here and love what you do. And that's to anyone who's looking for a quick hit of oxygen and access to oxygen, look for Boost.
Yeah, look for Boost, retail, Amazon, and you got a website too?
Yeah, boostoxygen.com.
Perfect. Check them out, guys. I'm going to be using this. I'll document on Instagram how I feel.
Yeah.
Cool. Show you next time. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the show a lot with the algorithm. Thank you.